Continue campaign. The Fast and the Furious. Soviets have mobilized numerous motorized rifle divisions, artillery divisions, and an airborne division, which have been positioned to ensure rapid assault towards critical objectives in northern Norway. These have been backed up by an amphibious group, which has been spotted about 140 nautical miles off the coast of Norway, heading directly for the Bonnock area. Powerful Northern Fleet fast attack craft squadrons have sortied from their bases and sailed into the Norwegian Sea 12 hours ago, screening ahead of the amphibious group. Orders for Commander NATO Forces. An attack on Norway is imminent. Two Soviet amphibious groups believed to be carrying Northern Fleet's Naval Infantry Brigade and a complete Soviet mechanized division are heading towards the Norwegian coast. In addition, Soviet missile boats groups are reported to be heading into your patrol area. The submarine threat is unknown. No hostile air units are expected in the area. At least a dozen Soviet OSA-1 and OSA-2 missile boats are believed to be operating in the area, armed with SS-N2 Styx missiles. Amphibious units with heavy escort are heading towards Bonnock. Hunter Group, Trondheim SS, the Sleipner FFL, 21st, 22nd, and 24th Motor Torpedo Boat Squadrons, or Squadron Detachment. So Snog, Rop, and Snar, Arg, Blink, and Braun, and Teist, Tiad, and Skarv. Bonnock Air Base, F5As, RF5As, and Sea Kings. Seek out and destroy the amphibious units before they reach Bonnock. The amphibious units are your highest priority targets. Destroy the enemy missile boats. This is a prelude to invasion, so make your missile shots count. Gauge all Soviet units encountered. Torpedoes are largely ineffective against small boats, so you may have to rely on missiles or guns to counter smaller enemy warships. Several neutral fishing boats may be in the area, so be careful on target identification. Awesome. Alright, so what do I got here? So there's my motor torpedo boat detachments. And what are these? Snog class. They look like U.S. World War II PT boats. What do we got up here? The tealed. Yeah, those look exactly like World War One. Not sure if these are what they actually look like, but that's the image that the community scenario pack has for them. This will get out of hand. It'll get out of hand, and we'll be lucky to live through it. Yeah, Tiger TC, that's pretty much how it's gonna be. Alright, so then I've got a Sea King already airborne. There's my first frigate squadron. Bear Island. So they're heading towards Bonnock, so they're gonna be heading probably down this channel into this fjord. F5As armed with Rockeyes. AGM-12B bullpups. Alright, so let's get one of my recon birds up. What is my Sea King out here armed with? My Sea King is set for maritime surveillance. So we're going to send it out. And what's its sensors? We are going to turn on its radar. Let's get going. So I guess my main plan here will be to... Alright, we got a skunk. So I guess my main plan here will be to kind of group up my torpedo boats with my frigates, and then when I spot the enemy, I'll try to swarm them as best I can with everything. Just waiting on the F5 to launch. RF5A Freedom. There we go. And this is another 2-day scenario. All right, so sensors, radar's on. Not even going to try and stay covert here. Oh, this doesn't even have radars. It's recon cameras. All right, so what's the weather here? Light rain, light clouds. So what I should probably do, if that's the case, is drop my altitude on my fighter down. Clouds at 20,000 feet. So 2,000 feet should be just fine. In fact, maybe we'll come up to 12,000. Not even a hint at where they might be so far. Comes up back what radar? Maybe what I could do. Well, we got something. We got hostiles. Go frigate radar. What do we got? RS-163, so we got a group of OSA 2, OSA 1. All right, so we found at least one group of enemy missile boats. Oh, and we got another group. Use my fighter here to identify. What do we got? Another boat, but it's not seeing anything else. Oh, we got something else. These guys go to cruise. Dan, you're probably right. Let's get up to medium. All right, so we've identified at least another All right, so the question is, what do I do here? Do I save my aircraft for the amphibs, which I think is what I should do? I should probably save my fighters for any amphibious groups, and I should let my patrol boats engage the enemy patrol boats along with the frigate. I'm gonna clean up the map settings here a little bit. Only show for selected units and bridge symbols. There we go. Any idea what these are? So we definitely know that these don't have. Oh, we got another one. So far, no sign of any ASW weapons, or air-to-air weapons, I guess I should say. Got a fishing boat there. That's a good point. Should probably turn on my land radar. Most of this is air search radar rather than surface search. Oh, that's a surface search radar though. But it's really short range. All right, so my surface search radar is on, but none of it really has long enough range to actually really make a huge difference here. All right, we'll turn on the air search radars. All right, well, what do we have there? That's a civilian, and that's a skunk. Let's at least identify that. Oh, we got two skunks over here. I bet that's an amphib group. You don't see merchant vessels traveling that close together generally. Yeah, that's definitely a surface group. Yep, we have hostiles. What's this? That's a bogey. So what do we have? Those are more OSA 55s. Alright, so these are simply more missile boats. So at some point here, I am going to have to engage those. But if that's there, I want my helo searching back in this direction. We'll use my fighter. Oh, small little lock up there, probably due to the fact I'm streaming. Happens occasionally. I'll use my fighter here to kind of keep track of these missile boats. So that's where their screen is, which means I'm assuming that their amphibs are somewhere back in this area. All right, we have something. So I'm going to gather, I think my plan here is to gather up my torpedo boats, and then we'll send them in as a group. All right, so that's a commercial vessel. Yep, commercial fishing boat. All right, so still no sign of those amphibs. All right, so the fighter is now out of fuel and heading home. Well, until my torpedo boats kind of gather up here a little bit more, I'm sending these down just to. All right, so Sea Sparrows, torpedoes, ASW rockets, 4 Penguin 12 missiles. I'm curious, to the Sea Sparrow. Okay, so the Sea Sparrow can actually be used in this generation. It can actually be used against surface targets. And I'm actually going to turn on that doctrine. So use SAM's in anti-service mode. Yes. Oh, we got contact with something. The Penguin is really bad. Yeah. Which is why I'm also assuming I'm going to have to use my Sea Sparrows, which probably aren't much better, but I'm already expecting I'm going to have to get these guys in close to engage these missile boats. And my torpedo boats here are just going to have to hope that their small size makes them hard to target. I mean, my patrol boats and their patrol boats are going to get into basically mutual suicide range by the time we get within our missile launch envelopes. That's probably another commercial vessel. Yep, given the lack of anything else in a group. Alright, so I'm wondering. Because I think this is Murmansk. So I'm wondering if maybe those amphibs are coming up more in this general direction, closer to the coastline rather than going out like the missile boats did. Possible. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard for those torpedo boats to get in range. I mean, I don't have a lot of assets to work with here, so I'm going to have to just do the best I can. Hope my torpedo boats get lucky. I mean, it's not like their SS2s are that great of a missile either, so. And they only carry 4 of them. Alright, so the helo is 17 minutes to bingo. So I'm going to launch my second one. And my recon bird, my next recon aircraft will be ready in 2.5 hours, so we'll get my other F5 up as well, and we got a contact. Probably another commercial vessel. Alright, so the F5 is airborne. Let's use the F5 here. To go and update our positioning on the enemy patrol or the enemy missile boats. And we will use my Sea King. Medium altitude. Turn on sensors. Yeah, you would think that they would have air cover around Murmansk, right? Kamsupek? You would think, but to be honest, I'm not gonna complain. If they don't have any air cover, I'm just as well for me. All right, so let's update my positioning on the. You know what that is? No. Alright, so no contact so far with anything. Alright, so we've updated position on one. We're gonna drop those contacts. Those contacts are old. Not gonna do me well. Yeah. Hey, don't complain. Soviets don't mind a couple of Sea Kings just flying around in their backyard. Well, all the better for me. Alright, so we've updated. We have a better idea of their missile boats. So I'm going to close in mine. We're going to send mine all to flank speed. So all my torpedo boats will go to full speed. We'll try and close the distance here. I'm going to send in my frigate squadron. Have it go to flank. Still absolutely no sign of where their amphibs are. Not even a trace. Do we know what this is? That's a hind. So is there amphibs in here and I just missed them? No. Those are all torpedo boats. Alright, so we'll have my frigates here. They'll engage that group. Uh-oh, we have a Soviet ship behind me. In fact, right on top of me. No, I think I just marked that as hostile by accident. That should be in neutral. Same for that one. We have contacts, vampires. I need to make sure something. I think I actually marked a couple of fishing boats as hostile. Mine the fishing boats? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that by accident. Alright, so the Hind has actually launched a missile attack on my PT boats. The Scarv is sinking. Shit. Fuck, I'm gonna lose all mine. I should have had... I don't think I actually have any of my F5s for air support, do I? No. Well, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna lose all my PT boats. That Heinz is gonna at least get the 24th. Alright, well, it's out of ammo. Go to flank. What do we have over here? Alright, so the Trondheim is detected. Missiles. Alright, so The OSAs are engaging my hang on. So they're engaging my frigates. At least I hopefully can get them to shoot their bolt against my my frigates. Looks like they did. Heinz can be shot down with 500-pound bombs. Alright, so that Hind is going up in that direction. So, what's out there? Well, we know these groups up here probably shot their bolts, so go torpedo boats. And we got the amphibs. That's got to be them. LSTs. Yep, got them. All right, so let's get my not down here at all. Get my helo repositioned. And let's get my air group airborne. AGMs, launch them first. Laser guided bombs, launches group. And my Mark 20s, Rockeyes. New contact. They're firing SAMs. All right. See if we can just have him fly over that formation. He's probably going to get shot down. I don't expect him to actually survive. Yep, he's been destroyed, but he did his job. He spotted the enemy LSTs and transports. Where's my helo? Helo's incoming. All right, so there's my air wing.